Now, I just want to make this clear. I don't want to take vaccines away from people.
Well, right.
I don't want to impose my choices on the American
I
public. If
understand.
vaccines are working for you, you ought to be able to get them. And I'll make sure that that happens. But people should have informed choice. So they should have good science that tells them the costs and the benefits of these products, and particularly since they're being ordered to use them. 76 million kids a year are required to use them, and they're healthy children. So it's the only medical product that's given to healthy people. You want a product like that to be extra solid to make sure there's no risk, because you can take, there's certain risks that you'll take if you're sick to get better.
Of course.
But if you're not sick, and you shouldn't be required to take a product unless it is ironclad, unless you know what all the costs and benefits are. And the problem with vaccines is that they were originally introduced by the Public Health Service, which is one of the five uniform military services. That's why there's a Surgeon General. And the Public Health Service introduced them and pushed them as a national security defense against biological attacks on our country. So they wanted to make sure that if the Russians attacked us with anthrax or with some other biological agent, they could quickly formulate a vaccine and then deploy it to 220 million American civilians without regulatory impediments. A normal medical product takes about 8 years to get to market because it has to go through double-blind, placebo-controlled trials, and you need to see long-term effects. There are many effects from every medical product that have long diagnostic horizons, long incubation periods. They didn't want to go through that because they said it's going to be a national emergency. So instead of calling it a medicine, we're going to call it a biologic, and we're going to exempt biologics from pre-licensing safety studies. So there's no vaccine on that schedule, that's 72 vaccines, that has ever gone through a pre-licensing safety study, placebo-controlled trial against a real placebo. And that's wrong because that means that nobody knows what the risk profiles are on these products. And nobody can tell you whether that product is averting more problems than it's causing. And what I will do, if I'm given this job in the White House, is I'll make sure that those studies get done, that there are people on the panels that approve these products that are not loaded with conflicts of interest. So it's real science by disinterested people.
Right.
And that doctors and patients and Americans know exactly what the costs and benefits of every vaccine are and can make a rational decision.
God bless you for that.